Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 22 chat.
It's episode 30.
It's BB Comics night.
How many episodes do you think are left?
Not many.
Like 7 or 8?
No. I say less.
Okay. All right, well, last time Nicole nominated Christmas in Memphis.
She wasn't going to be putting up Cody or Enzo. No way. But, I mean, like, honestly, she had a reason also to put up Memphis and Christmas because Memphis nominated her during the triple and Christmas tried to vote her out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, out of those two, Memphis is the target.
That's Nicole's target
Nicole's
anyway.
target.
The guys are kind of like, I don't know, we'll see. We make the decision here.
Can you believe that both Enzo and Cody have not been nominated this season?
I absolutely believe it.
Usually they have one, but two?
And it took a really long time for anybody to even talk about potentially nominating either of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like when you didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
All right, so Christmas and Memphis, I think they're both safe.
Yeah.
Aww.
Memphis is like, I'm all good because of the Wise Guys. You know, I got 2 Wise Guys alliances. So, yeah, I'm up against Christmas, but I got this one with Enzo and Cody to keep me safe.
Well, they are the only 2 who are voting.
Right. So he thinks he's safe. Then Christmas is like, Nicole told me that I am not the target, so I'm going to be safe.
Yeah. So they both...
they both think they're safe.
They're both happy. Enzo's afraid that he might be the replacement, though, if somebody wins the veto and uses it.
I mean, he's right. Nicole is not going to put up Cody unless she has to.
Right.
The only situation where she would have to is if Enzo wins the veto and uses it on one of the nominees.
Right. And Cody, there's no way he is going to keep Memphis because he doesn't give a rat's ass for Memphis.
Yeah,
so.
They have that final 2 deal, the commission.
Right.
But Cody's got final 2 deals with like 2 other people. So
his real final 2 deal is with Nicole.
It's
That's
tough to say.
#1.
I think it is Nicole, but it's tough to say because he is also extremely close with Enzo.
I think his final 2 #1 deal is with Nicole, and if it doesn't work out with Nicole, his backup plan is with Enzo.
I could see that. I feel like he thinks he has a better chance of beating Nicole because she's already won.
Right.
And most people are not going to want to vote for somebody to win again.
Right. And Enzo's got the feet. I mean...
No! The foot stalker!
All right, so Enzo is a teapot virgin.
All right. This segment...
Christ, has it come to this? Has it come to this? Is this what we've been reduced to?
Are they going to show a segment in the next episode where Enzo burned himself with an ice cube or something because he didn't realize that you could burn yourself with cold?
I don't know.
Because that happened. It's very much in line with what they've been showing us for Enzo lately.
Are they also going to get him picking some dingleberries out of his ass, too?
Gross. He's a little teapot. Short and stout.
Okay, so he's never used a teapot before.
When I saw him making the tea in the regular,
and he was slopping it up
pot,
everywhere?
like, what?
Who does that?
It's crazy.
You got a teapot right there. Mm-hmm. Come on.
That was a lot.
Enough!
But also, like, this is what we're seeing on the show? What?
All right.
There's got to be something else. There's got to be. We want more Jury House, please. I know they only usually show it on Thursdays, but this is an emergency.
Well, like you said before, Christmas is in the Wise Guys Alliance.
Right.
With Memphis and Enzo.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to keep her final 3 Wise Guys intact. Right.
She is definitely putting in the work and trying to keep herself and Memphis this safe. Whereas Memphis, it seems like, is just worried about himself staying safe. He doesn't care if Christmas gets cut this week. So Christmas is Christmas is going to Enzo saying like, hey, if you win the veto and you use it on one of us, then all 3 of us can be safe.
We all win.
Yeah, Cody will have to go up on the block. We'll vote him out, and it'll be great. We'll get out a huge target and split up Cody and Nicole. And Memphis is like, Yeah.
Okay.
He's not going to do that.
Well, he does want to win the veto.
He does.
But it's only to save his own ass.
He wants to leave the nominations the same.
Right. So Enzo's trying to convince Nicole that Christmas is bad to keep because she's going to go after Cody.
The real reason that he's worried about keeping Christmas around is because he thinks if Christmas wins the power veto next week, and Christmas has to choose between like Enzo and Nicole, she's gonna keep Nicole and get rid of Enzo. Yeah. He's terrified of that. He hasn't been doing well in competitions lately, and he's like, I need to set myself up here to be safe, just in case I lose HOH and POV.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't he worry? I guess he's not worried about Cody because he thinks he's Cody's number one more than Nicole is.
What?
Never mind.
I'm tired.
I know. All right, so Cody's girlfriend has non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Yeah, we got an emotional segment here. The house guests talking about...
had. I don't know. I guess she's in remission right now.
Yeah, the house guests were talking about relatives that have gone through cancer treatments, and it was very emotional. Yeah, and it was nice to see them open up about something like that and see them be vulnerable. And I wish all the best to all of them.
The money would help.
Yeah.
And then Christmas said her mom had cancer like 5 years ago, and she didn't look like she was going to make it there. But she's...
Cancer sucks.
It does really suck. And she misses her family.
Yeah, Christmas was talking about how important family is to her.
That's why she named her son Loyal.
Why don't you name him Family or Son? Can you imagine? This is my son's son.
I would have preferred Boyle. But that's just me.
But anyway, it was a very nice segment.
It was a very nice
I'll
segment.
take this over
did I,
the
Did I
tea
ruin
kettle.
it by saying that I would prefer
A little
Boyle?
bit. A little bit.
I really would prefer Boyle. Or Doyle.
Doyle's a name.
It's a name.
All right. So Christmas is trying to put in the work. She's talking to Nicole.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's make a final 2.
She wants Nicole to make a big move this week. Yeah. Nicole is all too happy to accept another final 2 deal.
I'm sorry. When someone says let's make a final 2,
obviously
you don't
take
say
it.
no.
Yeah, you're not going to be like, I don't think so.
I have a final 2. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I already have one.
Yeah.
So I don't need this one. But yeah, Nicole's thinking, I got to set myself up here because it's a final 3. So if I don't win that HOH, she wants to be set up so that both people in the final 3 with her will take her to the end. Right. So she figures, yes, Christmas will take me, Cody would take me. Sounds good to her.
More filler. Oh, hi, Mulan.
I enjoyed this one. Listener. I didn't need to see Christmas talking to the rubber duck, but I did like Enzo talking to Mulan.
It was funny when he said that Mulan lost her dad.
I know! Tyler. I was like, oh...
If I was Tyler, I would have packed up Mulan, or I would have grabbed it on the way out.
Yeah, I was surprised that Tyler didn't bring Mulan with him. Maybe he asked and they said no.
I would have said, try and stop me.
I mean, Paul got to take Pablo.
It's true.
I don't know.
But that was Mulan. At the end of the show.
I guess.
All right, so it's time for the Veto Comp, the one that everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been talking about. BB Comics.
Woo!
It's basically a one at a time timed competition. You have to go on the zip line. You have to scream like a pterodactyl when you're afraid to fall off. You have to look at the comics in the studio. You have to like peeping Tom them.
Yeah.
And be like,
you only have a small space that you get to look at them through.
Right.
So you want to you don't want to blast through that zip line.
No. But would you say the space is smaller than if you had cut a tortilla off and looked through it?
You were obsessed with that.
Hey, invention is the mother of necessity.
I guess.
Right?
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second, but yes. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. You got to get all of them in order. You also have to figure out the differences because you get 2 options for each comic.
Right.
So you got to see which one is the right one.
These were pretty hard this year.
Some
of the differences were pretty...
I don't know. If you do the spot the differences in the back of the... What magazine has that?
Is it like Us
I think
Weekly?
It was like People or something.
I think a couple magazines have it.
Yeah.
I love doing that.
Practice.
It's fun. And I don't always get them all. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know.
No.
So let's talk about some of the comics.
Oh my goodness. One of my favorites was King Kaser.
Yeah.
How dare Cody try to shade King Kaser? You could never.
All right. What about Danny as the regulator?
This one I felt like was kind of like...
She married her alliance.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was more that could have been done here.
How about Bailey's comment?
I loved it.
It's a great play on words.
But what about Bailey Doscope? Anybody? Bailey Doscope? No, I liked it. Bailey's comment for sure. The bandanimal, Kevin.
Very fitting. The Podmaster, Nicole A.
Enzo was throwing some shade there.
Whoa. He said the only time he would listen to a podcast was if he was on it.
Oh, but to be fair,
hers.
I've heard Enzo saying a bunch of times that he doesn't want to be doing like all these other people's podcasts after the show. He's going to make his own YouTube video. He's going to talk about it. Yeah, so.
Well, I would like to see that.
Yeah.
So then there was Califury.
Cody.
Low-hanging fruit. All right.
I mean, if it's in the name, it's in the name.
Abra Curldabra.
Tyler.
Yup.
He's got that big hair.
How does he get those tiny curls so nice?
That hair is full of secrets.
I'd love to see a video from him on what he uses on his hair.
Like hair care? Maybe he has one like that. He has a YouTube
channel.
I
don't think he... No, I didn't see it, no.
Okay. You've already combed through.
I have.
No pun intended.
Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis. He was wearing his cutoff denim top, which I appreciated.
Yeah, but not a good look, but whatever.
No, I mean, I appreciated that somebody else noticed it.
Yeah, okay. The Bombshell.
Janelle! Killing it.
How jealous was Nicole?
Oh,
How
Nicole.
manufactured is that? Is she actually that, like...
I think she's actually that jealous. Like, for anybody else saying it, I would be like, oh, they're just, like, doing that for the show or whatever. But the way that we've seen her, bless you, talk about Janelle, it seems legit. She's got Janelle-C. Nicole's comic should have been Janelle-C.
Yeah. What about David Goliath?
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
I liked it.
That was one of the ones that was hard.
Because there were
didn't get that right
a different
away.
number of Davids.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Space Jammer.
Yeah, Ian. Get it, Dirk Space Jammer. Love that.
Mrs. Claus.
Oh, Christmas.
I mean, I get that it was Mrs. like Santa Claus. Oh, I guess she was like
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Like, what's his name?
Bowie is going to town.
He's going to town. He just got new Chewies for Minnie's birthday today. Daydream.
This was fun, because remember that line she made on, like, the first night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When she was telling somebody to, like, pick out a bed and go to sleep. Very nice.
Birthday Girl. Come on.
Keisha!
It's one of the most iconic moments in the history of Big Brother US.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one.
Serial Killer.
Is Nicole always... She's wearing a costume in every single one of her comics, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, right?
I'm known for my costumes. And of course...
Oh, sloppies.
The best one of all. The Meow Meow.
Don't let them get you by the tongue.
That was great. That was my
hilarious.
favorite.
That was very good. I like, too, how they brought back the whole comic characters in the diary room.
Yes.
Which was last season the first time they did that, or the season before? It was
I'm
only in the last
sure.
few years.
Yeah,
I feel
it was
like.
only 1 or 2 seasons that they've done that.
But I really like it. It's a lot of fun.
Well, Memphis really sucked.
Most of them really sucked.
He had over 30, almost 32 minutes.
What was the max time for this?
I don't know if
I'm
there
sure
was
there was a max out time.
Maybe 45 minutes?
Maybe.
All right, well, then Christmas and Enzo,
They
27
were also
and 28.
up there.
Yeah.
So it really came down to Cody and Nicole. Cody's time was 16:08, and Nicole smoked everybody. Her time was 11:21.
Do you think she practiced with the tortilla?
Maybe. I mean, she won BB Comics on her last season. So, like, she knows how to work it.
Yeah. And I thought Cody said this was the first time he was playing it, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Christmas doesn't feel safe. What a great way to feel. She wants Nicole to use the veto and get Cody up on the block.
Christmas.
Because she doesn't feel safe.
Well, okay, she's telling Nicole, like, I'm worried that if you leave the nominations the same, Cody and Enzo are not, they're going to do whatever they want. They're not going to care what you want. So I think you should save me and put up Cody.
No. Okay, so it's time for the veto ceremony.
Okay, slip into your cat dress.
Woo!
Wear them if you got them. I got one.
Did she wear the boots with that or no?
Did
she wear little skippies with that?
I don't remember.
All right, so she does not use the veto.
I mean, that's
expected.
Yeah.
So it's either Memphis or Christmas, and the show is really spinning it. That the boys will keep Memphis even though it's expected that Christmas will go.
Yeah, so it seems like Enzo really wants Memphis to stay. Mm-hmm. But Cody seems to want Memphis to go.
He's got to stick with Nicole.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Maybe they'll have some sort of last-minute flip. I don't know.
I don't think so. Because even if there's a split vote, Nicole will have to break the tie then.
I don't see Enzo and Cody splitting their vote.
No.
No way. So it's going to go one way or the other, I think. But we'll see what happens.
Let us know what you think in the comments. I guess it's going to be Christmas staying.
That's what I think. But let us know what you guys think.
And until tomorrow,
much love.